Good morning and welcome to Good Morning Sri Lanka on MTV Sports on a lovely Thursday morning, the 20th of December 2012, and we are edging closer and closer to the supposed D-Day, but let's hope that doesn't happen at all. Now, yesterday on the show we were discussing a bit about Santa Claus and what the best age to say that it's a fantasy, but you know what, it's not a fantasy. We found the real Santa Claus, who is apparently having close to about 500,000 letters posted to him every year. And he has a tough task in sorting them out and making sure who's been naughty and nice and delivering whatever the wishes that they've had for the Christmas season. But let's take a look at that about Santa's workshop.
From his house near the Arctic Circle, Santa wishes all the children around the world a Merry Christmas. As usual, Santa's office is a hive of activity at this time of the year, as Santa, his elves and the reindeer get ready for the one-day around-the-world journey on Christmas Eve.
Santa Claus has received about 280,000 letters so far, and every year he receives about 500,000 letters from all around the world. And we elves here at Santa's main post office, we are working hard to make sure all the wishes to Santa Claus are delivered.
December is the busiest month for Santa and his helpers at the Santa Claus village in Rovaniemi. Santa's own post office in Rovaniemi is inundated with letters from children all over the world. Some have written long wish lists and some just want to find out more about the reclusive man with a white beard.
So, that's it. Another year coming to the end. This was not an easy year. Financial problems all over the world. But I was very happy to see that parents still didn't have to save too much on the children. This was a restless year too, problems, different parts of the world. So my great wish, world peace, was not gained yet. But I still look forward with positive mind towards the world leaders to working on this one. I hope all of you will be able to spend Christmas time with your loved ones, find time to reach out, give a helping hand to the others. Take care, love, that's the main thing. I wish you all a very Merry Christmas and a very Happy New Year.
When you turn it on. They never let poor Rudolph, joining every reindeer game. Like Monopoly. Then one foggy Christmas Eve, Santa came to say, ho, ho, ho. Rudolph, with your nose so bright, won't you climb my sleigh tonight? Then how the reindeer loves you, and to shout it up with me. Rudolph the red-nosed reindeer, you could have it this story. Like Columbus.
Yeah, the kids are waiting for us.
There we go, kids. So don't be disappointed. Keep writing those letters to Santa, and if you've been nice, he's definitely going to pack your goodies on his sleigh and ride in the reindeer. Christmas Eve, who knows who will turn up at your place. But that's a bit about Santa Claus. And with the Christmas season, now LA is known for many different things, but they're also known especially for celebrating the Christmas season with lights. Now, Christmas lights apparently bring the holiday cheer to LA. So this is something that definitely they all get together as a community and participate and enjoy the season. So let's check out the LA lights that they put up for Christmas.
While Southern California is known for its endless summer, one Los Angeles neighborhood has its own tradition of spreading the holiday cheer.
It makes me feel nostalgic. I was like the one who really wanted to come just because it hasn't really felt like Christmas this year, so it just really brings the Christmas spirit. So.
For the past 50 years, residents along Woodland Hills, Candy Cane Lane have spent every holiday season decking out their homes with elaborate lights and decorations. And for many who've grown up with the fond memories of making a trip here, no Christmas is complete without it.
I mean, you hear the kids driving by and, saying Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays. That's what I do it for. I like to hear that, and I like to see the cheer for the season.
This reminds us when the first time we went to Disneyland.
She loves lights. She loves to come every year.
Christmas my true love sent to me. 7 swans, a swimming, 6 geese, a lake.
Especially in California when you have such nice weather. You need the lights and stuff. It makes you feel good.
On the 8th day of Christmas my true love sent to me.
It's a tradition for me. My family grew up here, and my grandmother was one of the ones that started it, so we do it every year and almost every night. They love it. So my husband Doug puts like 80,000 lights up for them.
Merry Christmas!
Among many different traditions that different people around the world participate in and practice in, that's the one for Los Angeles, and they delight themselves and celebrate the Christmas season using their lights. And we have a few more stories coming your way, but don't go anywhere. Let's take a short break and be back on Good Morning Show.
Christmas is just around the corner. Christmas, you feel it in the air. There to write all your letters to Santa, the shopping and wrapping to do. I bet you'll never believe it when you see what I got you. You're gonna love it. Christmas is just around the corner. Candles are glowing everywhere. Can't wait until that night. Reindeer appear. Christmas, and it's just about here. It's just around the corner. Christmas, you feel it in the air. You feel it in the air. All the trees are surrounded with presents. The stockings are filling up too. I bet you'll never believe it when you see what I got you.
What did you get me?
Christmas is just around the corner. Sleigh bells are ringing in the square. Too bad December comes just once a year. Christmas, time to trim the tree. Can it really be Christmas? Yes, it's finally here. We've been waiting all year, and it's finally here. Yes, it's finally here. Finally here.
Welcome back to Good Morning Sri Lanka. Now earlier on we were taking a look at some of the Christmas celebrations and traditions around the world. And also, quick questions for all our viewers. Have you heard of Jacob and Wilhelm Grimm? Okay, maybe not. Well, have you heard of Hansel and Gretel? Because that is, those two are the authors, rather, of the Hansel and Gretel fairy tale, among other fairy tales as well. And December 20th officially marks 2 centuries since Germany's most famous brothers published their first book of fairy tales. And apparently it's also been officially included in the UNESCO Memory of the World Register way back in 2005. And the website describes it as the first systematic compilation of the first scientific documentation of the entire European and Oriental fairy tale tradition. So let's take a look at what that story is all about.
Das schmeckt so süß! Gretel stellte sich an die Fensterscheibe und knupperte daran. Da rief eine feine Stimme heraus. Knupper, knupper, Knäuschen! Wer knuppert an meinem Häuschen? Der Wind, das himmlische Kind. Wären wir wenigstens noch zusammengestorben. Kriech mal hinein und sieh zu, ob ein angefeuert ist.
Es gibt so ein Grimmsches Reinheitsgebot, dass eigentlich nur Originaltext darin vorkommen darf. Das lässt sich in dem oder jenem Märchen nicht so machen, aber letztendlich, wenn man Hänsel und Gretel sieht, dann will man keine modernisierte Fassung haben. Und das berührt die Leute dann doch auf eine Weise wie ein Déjà-vu, das sie gar nicht erlebt hatten vorher. Da werden ganz alte, kulturelle Matrix wird da wachgerufen und man ist über sich selber erstaunt, wie ergriffen man ist, wenn man die Märchen sieht.
Hansel and Gretel may seem like a story for children, but in the German capital a small theatre brings the story to life for adults. Many other renowned fairy tales by Germany's famous Grimm brothers have been adapted for the stage for both children and adults in the cozy Jacob and Wilhelm wooden hut, which are situated in a park in the center of Berlin. December 20th will mark 2 centuries since Germany's most famous brothers published their first book of fairy tales, The Children's and Household Tales, a book which began a long tradition of storytelling that spread far beyond their home country. Published in 1812, the first volume contained 86 stories, which have now been translated into more than 160 languages. Jacob and Wilhelm were born in 1785 and 1786 respectively in the central German town of Hanau. Destroyed during World War II, all that remains of their birthhouse today is a small plaque. The town has not forgotten its famous sons though. A national memorial stands in the town's main market square, depicting the 2 academics in discussion, surrounded by books.
Die Kinder- und Hausmärchen der Brüder Grimm sind das weltweit meistverbreitete und meist illustrierte Buch der deutschen Kulturgeschichte. Und wenn man alle Einzel-, Teil- und Gesamtausgaben in aller Welt mal zusammenrechnet, dann beträgt die Gesamtauflagenhöhe mehr als 1 Milliarde Exemplare. Und Jakob und Wilhelm Grimm repräsentieren darüber hinaus die positiven Linien der deutschen Geschichte und sie können von daher auch als Botschafter für die deutsche Kultur in aller Welt dienen.